Hello and welcome to a new playlist on Captain's Dry Dock, where I'm focusing on interviewing creators and makers of fantastic high quality products to do with the sci-fi fantasy world. And in this episode today, I'm interviewing the founder of the company EXO6, the only company producing highly realistic 1/6 scale figures for Star Trek. Let's make it real. So just before I start, to pronounce your name, it's Nanjin Tam.
Nanjin actually is my web games name when I used to play.
Okay.
My true name was called Schubert.
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 Okay. And then it brings me on to the name of your company. So it's EXO6?
EXO6 is a brand name.
Yeah, the brand name.
Because actually, maybe I'm gonna tell you this. This is from TOS. This is from original series EXO3.
Oh, yeah, because I wasn't really into the original series because I started at Next Generation, so I've only seen a few. Yeah, because that's how I started. We all start at different generations, don't we? But with you, I saw your biography on your website, and it seems that you are a true Star Trek fan that makes products for Star Trek fans.
Yeah, I am.
And that's rare.
Yeah, that's very rare. That's why I'm very like we're having a party, Saturday. All the little kids. Okay, we all bring our toys. Okay, I operate very different from other companies.
Yeah, but first things first, welcome to Captain's Dry Dock, my YouTube channel. Not just for what I create. One thing I started to really love and want to introduce is people like yourselves who are fans that make high quality items. You came on my radar when I saw the Jean-Luc Picard, the Next Generation TV series figure.
Oh, so it's a long story. That was almost 10 years ago. I started this about 11 years ago, about that time. Same thing. That's what happened. That time Hot Toys came out, right? I look at it. Oh, this is cool. If this happened, if we have that in Star Trek, that would be really, really cool. Right?
Yeah.
Star Trek fan would think like that if they have anything related to 1/6 scale figures, right?
Yeah.
In this custom-made, custom platform, 1/6 scale platform that we were talking about. And let's make our own, right? No company is picking it up. Okay, let's make our own and share among our friends, right? Yeah. And that got ripped off. Okay, that guy took our money and gone.
Oh.
So from there, I got a little upset. So I'm gonna do it on my own. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, that's how it started.
Yeah.
And then, I got ripped off when I go to China to it's an education. I have to pay tuition, okay, to learn about the insight in the industry.
Yeah.
So it's obvious. So I got ripped off again in on my first figures, right? And I got upset again. Okay, I'm gonna redo this. So I went into Wolf of Khan, right? And then after that, I think I did a few of them. And then afterwards, somehow, I know in about 2013, that I know Star Trek will need something in 2016. And like you mentioned earlier, almost nobody's doing anything good for Star Trek. They got to need something, okay? Someone gonna need something good for Star Trek. So I start preparing myself. Because I was a nobody, I couldn't get a license, right? So I think someone might hire me if I do some good job. So I started making very good ones, and then eventually I got linked up with the previous company, the company that make Jean-Luc Picard and the Kirk Spock.
So it was QMX, wasn't it? Yeah.
And then I was working from a very different industry back then.
Yeah.
I was looking for a way out. Okay, at that time. So I told QMX that if you're willing to become the second largest producer in the world, I'm willing to work for you. Okay, essentially let me do Star Trek figures, because I think Star Trek figures is a very good foundation for any 1/6 company to get in. Good. I don't know why nobody did it. Okay.
Yeah.
So I was thinking exchange. Okay, exchange. Okay, I help you. Okay, you want to be a producer, okay? I help you to become a producer. But but you need Star Trek as a base. Let me handle Star Trek, okay? Star Trek 1/6. Let me handle it. I will use Star Trek and build a production for you.
Yeah.
So you can move on. And I was thinking, oh, maybe we can even get DC and Warner Brothers by then, right?
Yeah.
I look at it that time. I look at there's some weakness with Hot Toys. Okay, DC is a way to go in, and I have a very good strategy that time to help UMX try to get DC license.
Yeah.
So what year was this about?
It was in 2016.
Okay, so it's relatively recent as well.
Yes, very recently. 2015, I had an interview.
Yeah.
Okay, and they say yes, and I said, okay, I quit my job. So I went back home, San Francisco, and resigned. Then down in LA, I'm finished. Okay, that's it.
Yeah.
Okay, I will work for QMX. No matter how much they pay me, I'm leaving. I don't care. Okay, so I told my boss I'm gonna resign. The next day, I flew to Hong Kong.
Yeah.
Start building the production, and then we released Kirk and Spock in 2016.
I don't think I've ever seen them before because they're not in production still, are they?
They're not in production anymore.
Would you bring those back like Kirk and Spock?
Of course I will. Definitely I will. I mean, I see myself as a Star Trek company, an original series crew. I mean, this is absurd. I mean, for me, I think, this is crazy. Yeah, I'm a Star Trek company and I don't have Kirk and Spock. Okay, of course, so for sure I will go back. I will do original series again.
Yeah. Like looking at the website, it seems like you started with the later genres such as TNG, Voyager, and it's now capturing the later generation. So we're now in our 30s, 40s, and 50s, like myself. I'm 43 now, but you didn't actually touch upon the original series, and so you are going to go back to the original series, which makes me think. So you're going to carry on way into the future with new franchises, because now Star Trek is so popular. It's now a cartoon again. And obviously they got Discovery. And from what I understand, you are going to produce Discovery season 1 figures?
Season 2, actually. I would do season 2. Yeah.
Oh, how did you get along with those uniforms? Because I know for everyone out there who actually makes the cosplay for the Discovery uniforms, everyone says that they are the worst nightmare for a cosplayer. Everything seems to be like screen printed, such as the deltas on the uniform. And do you capture the deltas on the Discovery uniforms as well?
Yes, I did. Actually, it's printed though.
It's what, sorry?
It's printed.
Oh, it's printed.
It's like
so you print it on the fabric?
Yes. And let me show you something. This is a sample of Discovery figure. Okay.
Yeah.
It's never been seen anywhere.
Okay. Yeah. Just.
Can you see it?
So each one of those dots is a delta.
Yeah. Each one of them is a delta. I mean, it's actually printed on.
I don't think I've ever seen it at that scale.
I want to be accurate. You know, my passion. I want to make it right because if I'm a collector, if I'm a Star Trek guy, okay, Star Trek, a fan, okay, I want something good, okay. I want something good, and a lot of friends doesn't know. Yeah. Okay, it's good. Okay, like our uniform. Okay, people will like uniform. You know how accurate that we want them to be, right? Yeah. The color, right? The thickness. Okay, everything has to be correct, even the fabric, right? So I'm bringing that to show a lot of others Star Trek fans through the figures, so they can see the miniature uniforms. Because a lot of people didn't know, like the original series avocado green.
Yes, not many people know. Yeah,
so many people know. It's green, right? Okay, and then I can introduce that to other Star Trek fans, right? Yeah. And then they know. Otherwise, they won't know. Yeah, okay? Yeah. And like TNG, they have 2 colors, same thing. Okay, it looks burgundy, is darker burgundy, the actual prop, right?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
But when we see it on the B, it's red.
Yeah, that's it.
Probably red or whatever that is. I mean, it's red, right? Yeah. So I'm showing the fans, okay, that's what you see. Okay, this is actual color. Because when I introduce TNG and original series figures, this will be a main selling point. Yeah,
and it's education as well. That's the thing. It's like, even now I get people contacting me say, that's incorrect. I'm like, no, that's not. And I have to show them pictures of auctions and they don't believe it because obviously they got the toys. The toys, basically, they've grown up being lied to, lied to by the toys, the manufacturers, certain books, and even now I go on certain forums and websites, and there's still a debate about the Rafa Khan badge, the Federation badge. Is it white or is it yellow? And and people swear it's white, and it's like, no, it's because the lighting. It's actually yellow. Because I made just five, and a couple of people got hold of them, and one of them was fantastic. He took a photograph with flash and without flash, and the difference, that yellow, I like to call it PP yellow because it's a weird colour. It's not the official colour, by the way, but that's what I called it because I had to mix it especially. And he took a picture with a flash, and it's white. And I was like, and then I will show this to people, and I still get doubters.
Oh yeah. That's why you know, on my course, there's a learning curve when I get into this field. Okay.
Yeah.
Uniforms. Then I find out I'm not gonna look at any pictures because they're all out, okay. Especially after I went through the avocado green thing, the camera, whatever, anything will affect the color.
Yeah.
The way we see it from the screen. Okay. Everybody's screen is different. And sometimes I go, go to Best Buy. Okay, take a look at the monitors. Everybody has a different color. Okay.
Yeah.
The one that we have, I mean, cosplayer that we research. Okay, this is actual.
So where do you get your reference from? Do you actually see the actual items before you start, or do you go by pictures from the archives? Where do you get your reference from?
Wow. Definitely not pictures. Okay. I've been going around almost everywhere online to look for friends, you know, okay, where do you get the color? And I get as many color samples as swatch as possible, and I compare. You know, this is the best way to see if they are correct. Okay.
Yeah.
Of course, it can be wrong too, but the possibility of getting many different samples to be all wrong is kind of difficult unless they're lies. Okay. So I get a feel, and I find out, okay, this is the correct color. I research. And then I even bought something, and I know some of the Anovo's people. I did some sample for them before, and then also I get to know some of the producers. Star Trek brought me to a lot of things.
I was actually surprised. Obviously, recently Anavos are no longer in business; they've been taken over or been bought out. But I was surprised not to see the figures in an Anavos, unless they were, and I wasn't around when they actually appeared, because they're known to also make high quality Star Trek items. But I never saw 1/6 scale figures.
Did they ever sell any 1/6 scale figures?
They sold QMX version. It's just a reseller. That's it. I mean, just being a Star Trek company, I think Star Trek has nothing right now. The only one that was successful was Novels before. Okay. Okay. I mean, ignore about the operation. They do have good quality product. Okay.
Of course.
There's no doubt about it. The other one is Eagle Moss is very successful.
Of course,
their ships are unbelievably good.
But there's, I mean, the newer ones, not too many is successful.
So your the data figure is sold out, but you've got a second round coming out soon.
No, the production is done. Okay.
Oh, is it?
Oh, because on the website it says there's a second take of orders. I think that.
Janeway.
Oh, it's Janeway. Okay, so
Janeway, because I really underestimate her demand.
Yeah.
Okay, I know they are fans, but I did not know the response was that well. Okay.
Yeah.
So Janeway is super popular then. I didn't realize how popular she would be.
I realized. See, that's one point I want to let you know. See, I'm not doing one figure at a time. I'm doing simultaneous release at a time.
Wow.
Right now, I'm using the captains. I'm using the captain as a spearhead. Like that's why I'm not gonna let the Voyager fan wait forever. Okay. Or PS9 fans to wait forever, or the TOS fan or TNG fan, wait forever for the next figure because I have to wait in line until Voyager finish. I'm not gonna do that. Voyager, when it start, Voyager crew will have their own release schedule. Okay,
Oh, so you're going to do the whole crew from each one?
I'm go deep. I'm gonna make 1/6 Star Trek. I'm talking about.
That is so exciting to see. It's not just the main characters, it's the rest of them as well. And actually, bring a little detail I've noticed, you even are accurate about the height. So even though they're 1/6 scale, when you compare and put them next to each other, they are the relevant height to the actors. So let's just say Deanna Troi is shorter than Riker. That's going to be accurate.
Yes, yes, because I mean, the whole thing is for Star Trek, right? Might as well have this in mind when I first produce it, when I first planned to do it, instead of cutting corners. Okay, I need to cover this hole. Let's not, try to buy cement to cover it. Okay, so I built from the ground up. I have this in mind. I actually look at each character's height. Yeah, sectionize them, and then when I design the bodies, I have that. What can I cover? Whom can I use this body for? Okay? For this height or for this build, what can I do? Okay? So the whole thing, everything from the ground up is designed for Star Trek, actually.
Speaking of designing, so you manufacture, so you, from research, you employ artisans, like experts in sculpting, painting, and they work in a workshop?
No, I subcontract out. I ask artists to do likeness sculpting, right? And then I will have another artist, 3D artist, do parts. Okay. And then I do my own production because I actually built a production in China before this pandemic. Actually, before I was building that for QMX. When I mentioned, I said, okay, if you want to be a legit 1/6 scale producer. So I went to China and I built everything, and then they stopped.
So has it really impacted, COVID actually impacted your, actually, have you been okay during COVID first off?
Yeah, I'm okay.
That's good.
Actually, I hate to say it, the COVID actually helped me.
Oh, really?
I don't want to say it because it's just
you don't want to brag,
I'm nobody. I'm not a businessman. I have no business background. I just work for my entire life, right? I never own a business, right? And I never sell anything in toys, even though I worked for QMX before, right? I'm just an employee. I mean, I didn't even get involved in sales, right?
So what was your original? So what was your original career, your job before you branched out? What was your day-to-day job?
This is very okay. I work for a handicapping company in Vegas, in Las Vegas, gambling. Totally different, right? Totally. So see, I do handicap. It's just like actually handicapping, like the spread, the thing. Like the 49ers is playing against Dallas, okay, and they have odds. Just like soccer, they have odds. I'm an analyst, doing handicapping.
This is why I love talking to people like yourselves, where you've gone from one career and you've literally just done the opposite. And because at a certain age, you found you knew your passion, but you were brave enough. So how old, if you forgive me asking, how old were you when you discovered your passion and just branched out and just went, no, I'm doing something I love?
I always have this mind. If I'm old enough to know I'm not emotional, I will not make emotional life-changing decision, okay? I don't want to regret, okay? I know I will regret continue working what I used to do. Okay? And the opportunity came right in front of me, okay? It passed by. I know if I don't hold on to it, it's gonna be gone, okay? I'm old enough to know that. Things will not stay there, okay? You have to take a leap of faith. And I take a look, hey, I'm half a century old. It's not how much time I have. It's how much time I have left. Oh, that is what I'm in that position now. Okay. How much time do I have left? I'm a toss guy, right? Toss generation. I mean, this is natural, so I don't worry about that. So the opportunity comes, right? I take it. I jump. Okay. I'm leaving. Okay. I'm doing something that I like. If I don't do this, okay, I will regret. I'm surely will regret. Okay, if I let this opportunity pass, something that I like, I really want to do, I have to do it.
What's next? What's next after COVID and next year for your company?
Was? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm go really deep, like I said. Okay, I'm spreading. Okay, I'm spreading out. Okay, just like the MCU timeline. If you watch that one, I am like Star Trek timeline is going through. It's a linear,
Yeah.
right? It's linear. I start in the between, right in the middle, first contact.
Yeah.
That is kind of that of the old Star Trek, the classic Star Trek. Let's say it's the classic Star Trek, right? Anything Enterprise. Okay, before Enterprise are all classic. Let's consider that. Okay, and anything now is new Star Trek. Okay,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
how I see it. Okay, it's different, two diverse. I mean, very different group of people. Okay, very different stuff. So I'm looking that way. Okay,
Yeah.
I started at the key point, first contact. That's where Star Trek Picard.
Mm.
Okay, that's where they anchor at, right?
Yeah.
And first contact is where all the ball came out from. Okay,
Yeah.
in the major storyline. Okay, and then first contact spread out to a lot of different story, right? So that's where I start. From there, I will start going backward. Okay.
Okay.
Captains, okay. I'll go back to all the way to toss. I will connect a new track with it too. Okay.
Yeah.
And the other side, I will continue like the discovery figure that you see. I will have to make discovery.
Yeah.
I will go that way too, all simultaneously released. I mean, you're not interested in toss, right? I mean, right? You don't want to wait in line until guys finish.
I think people have had enough of that. I think there's a lot of people who are watching this now who are into Anivos as well, and they've had to wait years, and obviously it didn't work out. So you don't want people to wait, and even though it's great in some regards because it gets more and more exposure, at least just get it out there and let those people enjoy it. When it comes to the licensing, so obviously like some people like Patrick Stewart, they own their appearance license, and obviously, so this is one thing I knew from some time ago, he's got to okay it before you can actually make it or make it happen. So have you had any no's?
Yeah, I did. I mean, I have some experience with the approval. It's kind of interesting. Maybe I can share with you. Okay, all captains have their own rights. All captains, they have
really? Okay.
And then the rest, not everyone. Okay.
Yeah.
Some people is controlled by the stereo. Stereo say okay, it's okay.
Yeah. So CBS.
Yeah. But all the captains, they have their own control.
Did not know. So I can't wait for you to make the Cisco one. Have you?
Of course, I have prepared everyone.
Yeah.
And even Prodigy looks cool.
Yeah, it does. It looks really canon, and especially that Catherine Janeway is going to be in it, or Kate McGrew is actually voicing it. That must have taken ages, because I know for myself being an artist, the hardest type of people I've to draw or sculpt are women, because I find the bone structure is very fair, and if you get 1 millimeter out, it's completely off. Whereas with men, you can kind of like, it's not too much. You can just a little bit of fat here, it's fine. But I find with women, it's really, really difficult to get 100%.
A little insight about this part. The ladies, they have makeup on.
Yeah.
When they go on the show, they have a professional makeup artist follow them, especially the main characters. Okay.
Yeah.
They're gonna give you a very simple makeup.
Yeah.
A makeup that fits that character.
Yeah.
And then that part is not possible to reproduce by painting.
Yeah.
Right? Those are makeup. Okay? Those are artwork, and including the lighting. Okay? That's why female figures very difficult to make. Very, very, very difficult. But I was very happy with my sample though. I mean, I like 1/6, as I've mentioned earlier. 11 years ago when Hardcore started coming out. Okay, I never liked any female figure.
Yeah.
Even the actress Marina Sirtis, she doesn't like him either. She's like, you know, and because the thing is, she's got a very unusual beauty about her. It's not traditional. I would say what they call 80s beauty. It's very like, shall we say everyday. But it's very hard to get her likeness, for instance. And I've still not seen a decent one.
I will tackle her. We're gonna tackle, make her look good. The only thing I worry is her hair. Okay, I'm still.
I was about to ask you about the hair. Yeah.
Still thinking how to deal with it. Probably partial, a part sculpted and part and soft, because if it's hard plastic, it's very difficult to make them look like hair.
Because it goes over the uniform as well, so you can't have it hard. But yeah, you're right.
Right, and then if it's, I mean, it is a solid piece. Okay, I mean, our brain will tell us that it's a hard piece.
Yeah.
It looks like a helmet. Okay, once you have that image in your mind,
Yeah.
the hair will start looking like a helmet.
That's right. Yeah.
So I try to avoid that. So I'm still looking at that, but it shouldn't be a problem. I see a lot of other companies make them, partial hair.
Of course, yeah. Would it actually impact price then? Because obviously there's much more work going into hair.
The way I do the pricing would be according to the production cost. Okay, so I can pass on the savings to the end user. Okay, that's what I'm doing. Within the industry, I think my price is very, 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 very good.
Oh no, when I saw the price of your Picard, the first contact Picard, I thought, because Hot Toys as an example, it's so expensive. It's so out of reach of, let's just say, the everyday minimum wage worker. And although like the price of your figures are high, but they are still reachable by someone, let's just say, who earns minimum wage. If they save a bit more, they can earn it. But with other companies, they're so expensive, it's just out of reach. And I noticed when I saw your Picard price, I was like, that's really affordable. That's a lot of quality for the price.
Yeah. I even consider I want Star Trek fans to have this. I know this thing will put a smile on any Star Trek fan's face. Okay. So I am actively trying to get the price to as low as possible. Yeah. Without degrading the quality, maybe itemized. Like because right now I'm practically 24/7 thinking about Star Trek. 24/7. Okay. I mean, I have the license to do it. Okay. So even think about, okay, don't point finger at me. I have license to being a Star Trek geek now. Okay.
When you told me that at the time you were chasing the license, I was like, let's see if this actually happens. And you did. You got it. It's
I'm a strategist because I do handicapping, because I need to make people lose money. Okay? That's what I do every day on a daily basis. I work 355 days because there's no single day have no games. Okay, I have to work all day. So every day this is how I think of how to structure strategy to lead people to do something. Okay, that's what I do every day. And when I decided to resign from QMX in 2019, I start organizing a plan. How
so
can
2019 you quit QMX, and it's like 2021 and you've gone this far in a couple of years. That's incredible.
Star Trek.
You don't sleep, do you? You don't sleep.
Right? Okay, like I'm at this age, and then my daughters are all grown up. They're doing fine. Okay, they have all the survival skill well, so that means I can't do anything to you. Yeah, I can really jump into Star Trek to have this done. Okay, like I resigned in 2019. Okay, once I was walking out a San Diego Comic Con. I resigned at San Diego SDCC. SDCC, I resigned that day. When I was walking out, I start thinking already. What am I going to do? What can I do to get this license? With all this big company, I look at it. Oh man, all this big company, none of them. I mean, I'm nobody. I'm gonna get the license. But I was walking around in SDCC. I start formulating a strategy. So I approached a lot of company on that day. Hey, you want to do 1/6 Star Trek? I work for you. Okay. And because I'm resigning from QMX, there's no way they can produce. They can't even get it done with a reasonable price because they will have to go through a middleman. And middleman has to make money. Okay. Definitely they can raise the price. They can either cut corner or they'll give you some inferior product. Okay. There's no way around it. Okay. Otherwise, it'll cost you $250 to make a Kirk. Who will buy a Kirk for $250?
True.
Okay? No one. Okay. So I offer a lot of company that my service, and I show them Disco Pike. Okay. And then they circle around, and then they went to CPS, and everybody saw mine. I mean, it's all for me.
That's the thing. That's one thing I love about how you went about it. It's like, this is your hobby. and you're just including everyone else. It's like, I want to have this stuff for me, and then if I can have it for me, then I can make it for everyone else. It's incredible. Yeah.
I like a hunter. I go hunt. Okay, I get my animal. I come, let's share. Okay, it's the hunting process that I like. Okay, I get a kick out of it. Like getting this license. I look at it, it's almost impossible. Really, it's impossible. I got it. I mean, oh man, I better make some good product. Don't waste this. Okay.
Do you constantly question yourself all the time?
Yes.
Yeah.
Always question. I mean, that's I always question to the point that I cannot question anymore. Okay.
Yeah.
I will always question myself. Am I doing this right? Am I doing this right? Okay. Am I correct? Okay. Am I going the right track? I will always keep looking at it. I don't want to make a move because I'm already in a mentality that I only have that much time left. So I'm very careful of everything. I try to correct everything. Like the packaging wasn't that good on data. So actually it's a strategic plan. That data was a test. I throw it out to the market, then I know what's wrong with my company.
Yeah.
Selling that product, I'm monitoring very closely of everything's going on with data. Then I know what's going on with Picard. Okay. And then I change the packaging on Picard. Okay, because data has a few questions. I have a few damaged package. Okay. So I start looking into it, examining how to upgrade the package. Now I change everything.
Because I love packaging as well. I'm the kind of guy who gets an iPhone and just experiences the packaging and takes it apart and loves the design. And so the same quality goes into your packaging. You've still got that hands-on detail.
Actually, that's only a small part of the packaging I can work with. They have the standard. Okay. Much room, but only on the way the print has to be there. Okay, that's the thing I can do. But I am looking into some special packaging in the future. Okay, but I'm a nosy person. Remember you mentioned about iPhone removing Actually, Apple did a study on it. Okay, it takes about 15 seconds to open the package for you to enjoy that feeling. That is a feeling to imprint on your mind.
So, because obviously there's that vacuum.
It is. It's a 40-second process. You start imprinting your mind. Okay, and then repeat that process. It become an imprint. Okay, the reason is that 14-second or 15-second time. Okay. I'm doing Star Trek, right?
Yeah.
And I'm bringing anything that I know in my entire life into this.
Yeah, that's it's like your qualification comes from a life of obsession and observation, and you're putting it into that's your qualification, which is a lifetime. You can't just get that overnight. Obviously, it's a lifetime. But that's one thing I love about detail. It's not just the product, it's the experience. And one thing I've always found with, again, even with Star Wars and Star Trek, it's like they make the amazing items, but the packaging, the experience, it's tear it apart and that's it. And one thing I've noticed with Star Trek, I've seen people sell some amazing, for instance, badges or items or phasers, but it comes in a crappy box. And I'm like, oh, it comes in a bag because they want to have cheaper delivery. And it's like, oh, is this it? And then they go, don't get me wrong, I love the product, but I'd like to have the experience of and also something to put it back into, because these items are precious. Like, it doesn't matter how much they cost, they will be precious to that person. They want to keep it mint.
A lot of that's why sometimes I get upset when I look at people doing Star Trek, except a few companies. Eagle Moss is doing a very good job, but a lot of people just like stuffing. They know we want Star Trek, right? So they just give us anything.
That's
we take it. And we can leave it, right? And then we have nothing else, so we took it, right? We have no choices. So that's why I'm putting everything. We Star Trek fans need something good. Okay, I'm good at 1/6. Oh no, I don't know what I'm good at, but I know 1/6. I already have enough knowledge of 1/6 to bring in something really good in that format. So I'm bringing that to Star Trek. Okay, even the box, like I make sure all the boxes the same size as shortest box.
That's really good. Yeah.
Yeah, so you guys can stick it on the wall. Okay?
Yeah.
Maybe except the Judge Kill. Okay, if I do Judge Kill, that the box may be taller. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, right, but the rest will be all same size. I have everything of. I thought about this all the time. Okay.
Yeah.
Easy for everybody, for the collectors. Okay. Okay. To store them. Okay.
Yeah.
Manage. Okay. Put it sideways. You can stack it on the shelf.
Yeah.
Okay? It's the same neat. Okay. And even the stand that I have is hexagon. Okay. So
Yeah,
they can. Yeah, hexagon. You can,
But would you do things such as, and I think this is a request as well, the captain's chair?
of course, I did the original series captain's chair for QMX, right? Original series.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, and we are first. Okay, Enterprise E captain's chair is already. I mean, it's in our plan. It's in our pipeline. Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Just getting a few things down right now, and then I will put it up on the market. I mean, put it out and do a pre-sale. Okay.
Yeah.
The captain's chair, of course, I will get into that. We are Star Trek fans, right? We need some kind of visual or visual connection. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, the character represent that character, the figure. Okay, because of the light. Okay. How do you relate that to the ship? I mean, ship is important. Okay, it's not. I mean, it's important for Star Trek, right? The ships.
Yeah.
So the only way I can relate that is the chair.
Exactly. Yeah, that'd be great.
Or the holodeck arch. I'm looking into that.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
I'm looking. I mean, I try to make it. It cannot be expensive. Okay.
Of course.
Our demand is lower than a lot of franchise. Okay, we are very small group. So I'm looking how can I make one. I mean, I think it's a very good display. Okay, for your Star Trek figures.
Yeah.
It's going to be huge. Okay, but if you put on a shelf, it looks good.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm looking into that, and also like back to the stand. The stand you can put them all together and form a transporter look-alike. Okay, transporter platform. If you have 6 circled and 1 in the middle, because I already make those things, those print on. Okay, you can flip it, right, and then you can form a transporter platform.
Yeah.
Okay, or you can remove them all. It's all black, right? So
that's right.
And this stand actually can build upon. Okay, I already laid down groundwork. If I need to, I can start building on this stand, and I can actually add LED to it.
Oh yes, yeah.
So I was about to ask that type of electronics, and because obviously everything lights up in Star Trek, but even having the option, even if you didn't put LEDs in it, but having the option for the owner to install their own LEDs, which a lot of people enjoy doing that, just doing it for themselves. Yeah.
You can be, and then it can be we're going to produce some level, leveler. So the stand can be raised up in a taller about 2 or 3 inches. Like we are sort of space at home.
Yeah.
If you have 6 or 7 figures, that's quite a lot of room to occupy.
Yeah, 1/6 scale. That's like
So if a stand, and then if they look good, okay, then I can include in the future figures. They can raise up on the back. Okay, so Deanna Troi or Worf can stand the back, so he will not be covered, right? So they can stand higher, like people taking portraits in a professional photographer studio.
Yeah.
They have stands, right?
Yeah.
So I'm looking at building something like that into
nice.
The stand. So I have everything thought of.
Yeah, it must be so exciting to be this part of your life now, that you're actually you're making a living from something you love, and it's like you are the dream. This is the dream.
I am living a dream.
You are living a dream. It's incredible.
Have you ever encountered the actors at a Comic-Con and shown them one of your figures?
Only showed Data. He didn't like it.
Really?
That was the old version, okay? The one we have right now.
Version of it. Okay, yeah.
That was the old one, and then I've shown Uhura. Okay, I saw her.
Michelle Nichols.
Yeah. was back in 2018, I think.
Yeah.
And then I didn't get to see a lot. Q,
Yeah.
okay,
Sorry?
like his sculpt. Okay, Q, I have a Q.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
So he liked it. And then the
Oh,
rest,
he's got his own figure.
yeah, I am making. I leaked another information for you. I am making a Q. I'm not going to show you.
Of course.
If I say I'm gonna make Star Trek, everybody know I'm gonna make Star Trek. I mean, what I'm gonna do?
Huge.
They, especially Picard season 2 coming out, and everyone's super excited because arguably he's one of the most favorite extra characters on TNG, if not the franchise, because he's in Voyager, he's in Deep Space Nine. The guy is the characters everywhere. But my mind is going crazy because I'm thinking, what do you make him wear? Because every time he's in an episode, he's wearing something different. He's either wearing a TNG uniform or he's wearing a costume. And I can't wait. I really can't.
I'm making a see like I'm the toss area person. Okay, so Kirk, Spock, and McCoy, those people will have a life story through the figures, right?
Yeah.
The original series in the 60s, and of course I will relieve Wolf of Khan. Okay, that is a dual release, right? So they are much older. Okay, so they have a life story there. Right? A life story. Okay, actually, that was my life.
Yeah.
And then TNG now is the fun part because of new Star Trek Picard. Okay, because of the storyline, Picard, the character Picard stories continue.
Yeah. 2 more seasons as well. I think they're filming 3 back to back.
Yeah. So my concept for Picard is at least minimum 4. I'm making at least 4 Picard.
4 Picards.
Yeah, I'm making at least 4 because I'm making a let me tell you this. Like, okay, I separate Picard, this character, into 4 era. How about that? Okay, let's say era. Okay, before he become Locutus, he was like poster boy.
Yeah.
For Starfleet.
Yeah.
Okay, he was a poster boy. Okay, top of the world. Okay, never get into big trouble. Never get into right. And then very confident. And then Locutus practically got raped.
Yeah.
Okay, practically. Okay, to a guy that very reserved. Okay, and rip off everything that is cherished, that he hide, right? Because hide a lot of things that he liked for himself. It was robbed. Okay, playing naked.
Yeah,
he lost everything.
Yeah,
right. So that is a Locutus.
Yeah.
Okay, that area is a Locutus. That's another person, right? Because after Locutus, Picard changed.
Yeah.
Right. That is first kind of Picard. That's our first kind of Picard. That's what I'm trying to do. That Picard is after Locutus tragedy, that incident.
Yeah.
So that was rape, anger. I'm gonna kill you all, right?
Yeah,
that's what happened in First Contact.
Yeah, First Contact. Yeah.
Okay. The first kind of Picard we make is to kill them all Picard.
Yeah, because his face is like, because obviously the TNG one, because that's one thing I noticed. I was talking to my friend about it, and it's like, you saw the TNG. I prefer the First Contact one because I just think it just looks better. The uniform looks better as well. But yeah, the TNG one, Engage. He's on the bridge. You can, he as you said, he's forget my words, but he is Federation. He's what the Federation's about. Then this figure, post Locutus, you can see it in his face because obviously one of the poses you got is him holding a gun, a phaser rifle, and his face looks like, I'm gonna kick some ass. Yeah.
Picard, I mean, for the storyline, for a geek like us, okay, Picard was doing everything he told other people not to do.
Yeah.
In First Contact, he's doing everything.
Yeah.
Okay. Don't lose yourself, right? He lost his thoughts.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna kill them all. Okay.
Yeah.
No empathy. Okay. Ensign Lynch, you just kill him like that and start digging it around. Okay, without even thinking. Okay, like if it's TNG Picard, he won't do something like that.
Yeah. No, he would not. He
will feel pain. Okay, or something. Okay, regret. But look at First Contact, nothing. But interesting. That anyway, we will make 4 Picard. Okay. Yeah. We will make the poster boy Picard.
Yeah.
With a dialogue outfit.
Yeah.
With a red outfit because it's iconic. You know, that is anniversary outfit for Locutus. 1 year after Locutus incident, Patrick Stewart requested a unique uniform.
Oh, that was his request.
Yeah. So he is different from everybody.
Yeah.
Okay, having his own, okay, because Locutus lost his individuality, okay, because it's always got robbed. So we will do a poster boy Picard, and we will do a Locutus.
Yeah.
Okay,
Great.
and then we have a force counter Picard, and then we're gonna already prototyping the redemption Picard.
Redemption Picard.
That's why I call Picard. Okay, it's Robinus. Okay, redemption. He's doing redemption right now.
It's literally, if you put them all together, you can see a journey of a man just by, so people, because this is it, sometimes I think to myself, people will just buy one Picard because, you know, why would you want more than one unless obviously the uniform changes. But what you're saying is that these Picards, you will see in his face and his demeanor his journey through his life. And so you would collect 4 Picards because you can see how he's changed his expressions, how he's aged, and and if he's mean or he's not mean, not mean, but you know, he's not tolerant anymore. That's interesting. I never thought of that. No.
Yeah, if you look at it, look at poster boy, and become Locutus, and he's remember everything single kill, right?
Yeah.
He remember every ship that destroyed because he was there. Okay. Yeah. Imagine that's Locutus, and then he get his revenge. Yeah. By the time he's senior, he's still being haunted by it. Yeah. Okay. He's still being haunted by it. So I have a life of Picard right there.
That's brilliant.
For Picard collectors, I don't know how many people like it. I love it. When Star Trek Picard came out, I look at it. Oh, I can make a story with my figure. Star Trek Picard. Then I think, oh, now there's more interesting. I have a young Picard, and then I have a Locutus. I can do a first kind of Picard, and then now we have a redemption Picard. Perfect. Okay, it's a life story, and he died, right?
Of course, yeah, he died. Did he die?
We're not too. There's a lot of discussion about that, but that's an, I never would have thought of that. That's a really interesting way of doing it. It's literally bookending his life. That's incredible. It's one day I would love to be able to take one of those figures to the actor and just go, there you go, there's you, sign it, autograph it.
That's why I see. I went to conventions. I see a lot of people sign autograph on pictures, and the pictures is expensive.
Yeah, depending on your level. Over here it turns out to be like 50 to 80 pounds just for a signature on a piece of paper. And it's like, no, I'd rather get a model or a figure sign the jacket.
Or sign on that, and then like I always think it's the actor or actress that who put a soul into the character. Okay. Okay. They read the script, okay, and then through different seasons, they start growing into the character. They start injecting their talent or whatever, okay, or interpretation, the way they interpret the character into that performance, okay, and that's where the soul came from, okay, the soul, right? So I think I want a Picard that looks like Picard. I don't want just an egghead thing, okay? And I call that Picard. And someone with pointer here is Spock. I don't want something like that. I want this to be Nimoy Spock. I want this to do with Picard. I recognize right away, so we can have an immediate visual connection with our memory. Yeah. Okay. When I look at Star Trek, it reminds me of the time when I have nothing to worry about. Like maybe you are not a Voyager fan. Or because you watch a certain episode, okay, 7 of 9 or EMH inspire you or something. Yeah, you have a memory anchor there. Okay? You have a memory anchor there. Be it a very happy experience or an unhappy experience, is something that you want to cherish.
At the start of this interview, I thought, because I love manufacture, I love speaking to people who make or organize things to get really amazing things. But it's actually turned out to be a life lesson. Actually, it's actually sitting next to Grandpa, listening to Grandpa.
I have lots of experience. The way I see things, I can let things go. I know. I learned that. Okay, I can let things go. Okay, nothing's last. what I like, I don't want any regrets. Okay?
Yeah.
I don't want any regret. Everybody dies, but I don't. I just don't want any regret.
Yeah.
Okay. If I have no regret, I did a good job in this life. Right. I mean, yeah. So I mean, there's a lot of things from Star Trek thing. Okay. You know,
Yeah.
and like kill. You know, end
Yeah.
game. And I mean, no. I forgot what episode. The last episode. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot of philosophy there. The way I look at it, because it inspired me.
Yeah.
Right. It's an end. The start because of the end. Okay.
Yeah.
The beginning. It has to be an end.
Yeah.
No way around it. There's always an end, right? So my purpose within this journey is prepare for the end.
Yeah.
So under what circumstances do I want to leave, or when I end myself, or when my time's up? Okay.
Yeah.
Under what circumstances?
Mm.
Under what emotion state I want? Okay. When I leave. Okay.
That's brilliant.
If I'm able to make myself like happy, like okay, I did everything that I want. Okay,
Yeah.
no regret, maybe some. Okay,
That was in Las Vegas, was it? You had some regrets.
everywhere there's a lot. I mean, life there's a lot of regrets. You know,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
sometimes okay, I want to make a left turn. I did not make a left turn, so I missed something. Right? There's a lot of those kind of regrets somewhere. But I think that's how I see things. Okay.
Yeah.
Every time I see a young people, I will tell them, do what I do.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Of faith sometimes. You'll be really happy. Okay.
Yeah.
It's all about the last moment of our
Yeah.
time. Okay. Be prepared for it. We don't know
Yeah.
when. You don't want to regret. Okay, I can't do that tomorrow because there's no tomorrow. Like the pandemic. Look at the pandemic. It just hit us, right?
Yeah.
I want to go travel. Always think about traveling. Now you cannot travel.
Yeah. It's actually.
I think that is a great ending to this interview. I could talk to you all day. This has been so enjoyable. I'm sorry if I took up too much of your time, because I said 30 minutes, but it's gone way over there. But no, thank you so much for this interview. It's actually turned out to be a life lesson as well, which has been fantastic. That's what Star Trek is. It's a life lesson. And if you do find yourself in London, England, let me know. I would love to meet up with you one day, and or if I find myself in San Francisco, it's
I'm a coffee guy. Let's have some coffee. I'm a Janeway person. Okay, coffee.
Oh, yeah.
that's going to be great. And yeah, take care and stay safe as well. It's been a pleasure talking to you.
Okay,
Alright.
nice to meeting you. Okay, take
Long
care.
and prosper. All right, bye.